My friend Cathy had always wanted to go to York, but she didn't dare go alone. She'd always wanted to go and see the National Railway Museum. Well, I haven't been there to the Railway Museum since 1979, and I hadn't seen my friends who live up there this year, so I thought, well, okay, we could go together. So that's what we did. I booked the rooms, booked the train fares, and one morning in September, I got on a train heading north. And Cathy joined me on the way up. And as you'll find out from this video, the trip was completely without incident. And we had a very nice day in York. So stay with us and let's see what happens, shall we? Right. Act 1, Scene 2. And I won't tell you why it's Act 1, Scene 2. We have arrived in York following a journey where everything went according to plan, including walking out the station, round the corner and straight onto a bus. What pleased me about LNER, although the Azuma seats are more like ironing boards than even Southern Rail, they didn't seem too uncomfortable, and also there was a nice little kind of cafe buffet thing in the corner of the coach. Very pleasant staff, lovely people, and I got a meal deal for £6. I had a cheese and tomato calzone and a bottle of sparkling water and a Kit Kat. And for on-board catering on the train, I didn't think that was too bad. Served very happily, cheerfully, nice and piping hot, really hot. Absolutely no complaints there about LNER. I know other people do complain, but for this journey today, no complaints at all. But here we are now in what I would call a bog standard hotel room. There's nothing extra special about it. There is the bathroom. It is clean, it's modern, it's tidy. Okay, you wouldn't want to swing more than a whelk around in there, but it's functional and does its job. We have up here one of these modern sort of, what would you call it, air conditioning things that makes the room warm or cold or whatever you want. The usual double bed with a painting above it. That seems to be pretty standard in hotels now. Extra heat if needed, but not by this one. Mirror on the wall. Good job I'm wearing my trousers. What have we got here? And the chair in the corner, that's pretty standard. Single chair, your sort of desk, bench, tea and coffee making facilities. A little hole to hang some of your clothes, and a nice television on the wall that actually works. However, what you don't often get, especially in a city centre hotel, but we're just outside the city centre actually, is a nice view. And I don't think that's a bad view. That is the River Foss down there, because we are on Foss Island. Over there behind those buildings, that's where the Roundtrees factory used to be. And there used to be a railway bridge go over the road here and down into another part of the gasworks, because this has been built on the old gasworks. And over to the right, the line went down to an industrial complex and also to join the private Derwent Valley Railway. And there's another bridge over the River Foss up there. Sadly, although we can get down to the river by the looks of it, it's gated. You can't walk along that path by the river. They've sealed that off completely. So I'm not sure how far we can get, I'm hoping to get up early enough in the morning to go and have a look, and we'll see what happens. But yes, a nice view, and I'll not complain. I'll not complain at all. But, we'll see what the breakfast is like in the morning, because we paid for that. So I'm going to make the most of it before making our way up to Pickering for a round trip on the North Yorkshire Moors Railway. So, see you tomorrow.
Christchurch is our next stop.
Well, we're outside the Royal Oak in Pickering. Very busy place this, but very nice, tree-lined streets. Haven't really got much time to do a lot of filming here, because we've got to go up that road there, and we're heading for the North Yorkshire Moors Railway. So, time to move on. This is a rather nice side of Pickering, but as always there's a car or a van to spoil it. There's a nice church up there, look at that, lovely. I'm just about at the railway station now. I can vaguely remember this from years ago. Nice little stream running down beside it. Some changes made over the years obviously, but there we go. Round every corner there's a surprise. And we're here at the railway station now. And there you can see the overall route, which was restored by the North Yorkshire Moors Railway. They did a brilliant job with that, look at it. This has got to be among the best of the stations. This station is so different with the overall roof on it, unbelievable. This looks like our locomotive of the day. For 806. Somewhere at that end is the loco, and in a moment he's going to be coming back this way. And coupling onto the train right behind me. I'm not going to film the coupling up, you've seen that before on my railway. It just goes a little way round the corner, just far enough to change the points. Wait for the bang. Oh no, he's going to have a second go. Now that. For some reason I turned my video off immediately after this. I just want to explain. I would not think for 1 minute that this is the standard coupling procedure for the North Yorkshire Moors Railway. This was excessively rough, totally unacceptable, and very nearly caused several people to spill their drinks and what have you. I think they were lucky to get away without an incident here. The windows are a bit dirty, but you can't have everything. Where's the running in board? We are at Lewisham, which is a very pretty station, but we don't have the road yet. Whether that means there's something coming the other way, I'm guessing there is. Very nice station, I must admit. This was what we were waiting for, a footplate experience. Actually on the Lambton Colliery loco, which is one that I was hoping to see, but it made us very, very late. You've got to put it in the right gear to pull away. Oh dear, oh dear. another 5 mile an hour speed limit. We seem to be doing more than 5 at the moment. And having arrived at Gaydensfield, or should I say more correctly Goatland, there we must leave the journey for this video, which will continue on to Whitby and the bus journey back in the next one. So thank you for watching. We'll see you then.